So check that out, folks. This is a first edition copy of Angels and Demons that I bought back in the day before Dan Brown, before anybody even knew who the dude was. This is probably my most rare book in my book collection, because there weren't very many of these versions printed, because the Angels and Demons came out before the Da Vinci Code. And it didn't do well at all. There wasn't very many copies printed. Which is strange, because, how come Angels and Demons didn't do very well when it's every bit the cracking, spectacularly awesome thriller that the Da Vinci Code was, which is right here? Why did it not do that well? Why is there so many little... Why is this such a rare thing? I bought this... I just thought it looked cool. I bought it and I read it and I was like, gosh, that was like a really cool thriller. How come more people don't know about this guy? A couple of years later, the Da Vinci Code comes out and what boom, kaboo! It's like one of the biggest selling books in the history of the world all time, the Da Vinci Code. But anyway, I'm really thrilled with this. This is a great thing. Very rare, very rare. That's the one we're going to review right now. Angels and Demons. I just reread this thing. And man, it's still dang good. It's still a dang good book. Dan Brown, if you want to know, look, Dan Brown takes a lot of criticism. By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. Let's get that over with right now. I usually start every review with an introduction of who I am and what I'm going to do in the review. So let's read, beep, 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 beep. Let's back that up. I am Brian Lee Durfee, author of The Forgetting Moon, The Blackest Heart, and The Lonesome Crown, all published by Simon & Schuster Saga Press. In this video, I'm going to review Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. Dan Brown takes a lot of crap from a lot of people, a lot of literary snobs. Yeah, he's just a hack. He ain't a good writer. He can't write. He got the cat. I'm sorry, folks. The cat is over there opening every cupboard in my kitchen. And it's just distracting the hell out of me. So if you hear banging over there, that's what that is. Just can't escape the disaster that these videos are becoming. 90% of the problems are created by Pretty Miss Kitty. Maybe at the end of this review, I'll bring her over here and introduce you. She's been in some of my videos. But anyway, Da Vinci Code. Dan Brown takes a lot of crap from a lot of literary snobs as not being a very good writer. Well, I'm telling you, if you think Dan Brown's not a good writer, you are out of your mind. Because the dude's a good writer. He sold a crap ton of books, and people love them. Because they're good. They're great thrillers. They're page turners. And if you want to be a writer, you can't just crap all over popular stuff just because it's the in thing to do, because it's the hipster way. Because all of your coffee shop buddies are bagging on Dan Brown. No. You got to stand up for the guy and say the dude can write a damn good thriller, and he does. And The Angels and Demons was the first one starring Robert Langdon, where, Robert Langdon was, studying ancient scripts and ancient puzzles and just secret societies and all that. And we just get introduced right from the get-go in Angels and Demons, where we've got these people, the Illuminati. They're as secret as secret can get. And back when this came out in the early 2000s, people didn't talk about people started talking about the Illuminati and secret societies because of Dan Brown. They started talking about the Knights Templar because of, nobody had talked about that before. Nobody brought that stuff up. It was Dan Brown that just shoved it into the face of America in the early 2000s. And it started with nobody really read this one. It started with the Da Vinci Code, but then everybody went back and reread this. And so then but anyway, the phenomenon was wildly successful. And the Illuminati is central to this book, and our star, Robert Langdon, is in Rome, and the Catholic Church is about to elect a new pope, and we've got the Illuminati working behind the scenes to sort of foul everything up. And they've got this bomb that they've created out of antimatter, and if it mixes with real matter, I mean, it is, sometimes the science is a little hokey, but that don't matter. It's a thriller. It's a popcorn thriller. You know, they're not going to win the Pulitzer Prize or the Nobel Prize or anything like that. But it's a great thriller, and there's a bomb that's going to go off, and Robert Langdon, our professor, our mad professor of secret societies, has to figure out, through a series of crazy cool, way informative, history teaching, religious teaching puzzles to find out where the bomb is and where the Illuminati headquarters is at. And that's the basic plot of this. And he's got his girl, Vittoria, helping him by his side all the time. And, you just need to, if you want to know how great Dan Brown is at writing thrillers, just take a look at the thousands of thrillers that came out right after the Da Vinci Code became a massive hit. Go read some of those copycat books and just discover what garbage those things were in comparison to the master. And in Angels and Demons, gosh, it was every bit as good as the Da Vinci Code. And I know why the Da Vinci Code exploded. A little history. Dan Brown was just sort of a mid-list writer. His agent was a good agent, but he wanted like a mega superstar agent that could get him a big, huge book deal. So he just switched agents and found a mega superstar book agent that got him the bigger deal. And so once the publisher paid him the gobs of money, then they started just promoting the heck out of it, and it just became a phenomenon. It could have happened a book earlier, but it didn't. It happened in the second book. I imagine I'm talking to people here on this video that have read Dan Brown, and so they already know what this book's about. Probably seen the movie, the Tom Hanks movie, probably read it all. I mean, I'm probably preaching to the choir here. But these Dan Brown books and these investigations he does into these secret societies like the Masons and the Knights Templar and the Illuminati and the Catholic Church, and he's blowing the lid off religion and this belief, and he's debunking these religious beliefs and these religious theories. It's just this delicious stuff for a thriller. It's great stuff for a thriller. And whenever I get a new Dan Brown book, man, I read it in one sitting because I love them. I think they are fantastic. And you can learn as a writer, like I said, don't listen to those people that crap all over Dan Brown because they're full of crap themselves. You can read a Dan Brown thriller and you can learn a lot about writing your own books just by seeing how this guy sets up his own thrillers and plots his own novels and starts and ends every chapter. I mean, that's the thing. If you want to learn how to end a chapter that keeps your readers reading, you need to study what Dan Brown's doing and stop listening to all your coffee shop hipster idiot friends that tell you Dan Brown is crap, because he ain't. You can learn a lot about writing from reading this guy, especially how to keep readers hooked. Meanwhile, you're going to go on to be a successful writer, and your coffee shop hipster wannabe writers, they're going to be, just wasting their time crapping all over the good, hard work of people that are better than them. That's the truth. That's the end of my rant. Angels and Demons, man, that's a 9.5 out of 10 book. And I'll argue with that till the day I die.